A lot of Catholics ask the question, why should we engage in dialogue with people of other religious traditions? Isn't it enough just to concentrate on being a faithful Catholic? And what about the dangers of interreligious dialogue? I'm afraid that if I get into this, I'll be pressured to compromise what it is I believe in order to make others feel more comfortable. These are all important questions and concerns, and the great thing is that we can find responses to each of them in church teaching. I think one of the best answers the church has to offer to the question of why we should engage in interreligious dialogue can be found in Ecclesiam Suam. It's an encyclical of Pope Paul VI. In this encyclical, Pope Paul speaks of, quote, how vital it is for the world and how greatly desired by the Catholic Church that the two should meet together and get to know and love one another, end quote. And how is this accomplished? Through dialogue. Pope Paul maintains that just as the nature of the divine-human relationship is a dialogue of salvation rooted in God's love, the Church and all her faithful must live into this loving dialogue of salvation by entering into a limitless dialogue with the world. He also says that such dialogue should not be a medium for seeking our own advantage, nor should it involve any form of coercion whatsoever. He goes on to say that the first circle of dialogue is the vast expanse that is all of humanity, while the second circle are those women and men who worship the one supreme God, first among which he identifies as the Jews and the Muslims. One of the great lessons of this encyclical is that dialogue with people of other faiths is not a distraction from the business of leading a faithful Catholic life. Quite the contrary. It's an essential part of being a Catholic Christian. I would add that in a world where not all Christian communities have a well-defined theology of dialogue, it may even be part of our special charism as Catholics.